Hi there, Virgos. Welcome back and welcome to my channel, Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. My name is Becca, for those of you who are brand new. And I just wanted to talk for a minute about the cards I saw in your pre-shuffle. I saw the Wheel of Fortune twice. I saw the Queen of Swords twice. And there was another one I saw twice, and I can't remember what it was. Okay, well, maybe I wasn't supposed to mention it. Anyway, so the first card is the Messenger of Water. This is your recent past. So that's the Knight of Cups. The second position is your present situation. The third position will be your blockage. So in your present situation, we have the Ace of Earth and the Five of Air. So maybe a blessing that's coming in, but there's some conflict around it. The fourth position will be your message from Spirit, and the fifth position is your potential outcome. What is the blockage for my wonderful Virgos? What is the blockage for Virgo? The Two of Earth, finding your balance, juggling. Your message from Spirit is the Page of Earth and the Seven of Fire. A lot of Earth here. What is the potential outcome for Virgo? The Ace of Fire. Nice. For your overall energy, we have the Five of Fire. Okay, so there's two fives. This card talks about conflict, competition. It's an external. It can be emotions, but it's usually like an external thing. So like conflict at work. This could be jealousy. This could be envy. This could be. It could be an actual physical confrontation. Sorry, my right ear just really started ringing. Sorry. So let's go ahead. So whatever this is, we have conflict around it. We have both verbal conflict, mental conflict, and physical conflict, and jealousy and envy. I'm picking up a lot of anger right now. So this messenger of air, of water. This is the Knight of Cups. Now this Knight, I mean, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but this Knight, for me, he's actually like the knight in shining armor. He's in love with being in love. He's kind of the playboy, but more of having his heart on the sleeve. Bottom of the deck, driving this energy, we have the Chariot, which is, some of you could genuinely be dealing with a Cancer, but we have a rejected offer, whether you rejected this offer or a water sign rejected this offer. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. So I'm actually, between these two cards, I'm picking up not so much that an offer was rejected, is that there is really no attention being paid to it at all. Now, maybe you are ignoring it, or you're not giving it credit for what it is. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. And this is, you know, I just heard secrets coming out. So this could be about secrets coming out. This could be about, it could be about communicating too much about something. And or something that there's some sort of hidden knowledge that came out, and it's causing a lot of internal and external conflict. Okay, but it's movement. Yeah, there's definitely secrets coming out, and they could be about an earth sign. All right. So let's look at this Ace of Earth and Five of Air. Please clarify the Ace of Earth and the Five of Air. Clarify the Ace of Earth and the Five of Air. Alright. There's the Five of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. So the first card that came out was the Ten of Pentacles. And what's interesting about this card is that it normally speaks of house, home, legacy. It's a 10, so it's an ending. We also have the Ace of Earth here, which is the beginning, right? But what caught my attention were these three people back here. So you have young lovers and a little kid, but they look so left out. And this guy right here, grandpa or whatever he is here with the dog and another young kid, and this one is very finely dressed, and he's very finely dressed, but compared to these two, these guys in the back don't look that well taken care of, do they? So, then we have the Knight of Wands. This is a knight of action. He runs in, he, stirs everything up, and then he's gone. Like, that's his energy. He's a lot of forward movement, and then he's like, bleh. Okay? And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and this is not being able to walk away from something or trying to walk back into something. So whatever this is, it has you in a lot of conflict. The Five of Air can be a very petty, very nasty verbal confrontation. It could be an internal confrontation. So if this is a fire sign, you have two knights here that talk about, we have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We also have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. You're having a hard time letting go of something to end something and start something new, right? Because I have an ending and a beginning here. But you're trying to go back into something, or someone is trying to come back into you, and it's causing a lot of conflict. All right. So your blockage is this Two of Earth. This talks about juggling. It talks about being able to find your balance. So a lot of times this card in particular reminds me of like you've been on a boat for a long time, you have your sea legs, and then you land and you are on solid ground and you're like, wow, and by the time that you adjust to the new normal, so this could be just adjusting to the new normal, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that there's two of something. It could also mean a choice. So let's see what this is. Please clarify the Two of Earth. I feel like something flipped. Guess not. Okay. Eight of Swords. Alright. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Wands. This is also your potential outcome. So the first card that came out is this King of Fire. This specifically for me talks about Aries, although I believe in this card it's Leo. Yes, Leo. Then we have the Four of Wands in the upright, and this is a commitment. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So someone may be having a really hard time dealing with their emotions. This King in reverse can be incredibly nasty, abusive, pissed off, angry, he's also unable to like really, like, he takes action, but it's not in a progressive manner, it's in a destructive manner. This talks about stability, the Four of Wands. It talks about commitment. This king here can also be a king that is a player energy, right? And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So coming out of the self-imprisonment and trying to build stability, I feel like there's an issue between strong emotions and being trapped in your thoughts and finding stability between the two. Right? We have a passionate new beginning here. So this might be like a one-night stand that suddenly you have like all of these feelings for, or they've brought up a lot of feelings from something in the past, and you don't know what to do with yourself now. That's kind of just what I'm picking up here. Your message from Spirit is the Page of Earth and the Seven of Fire. So, and I'm going to point this out. That unicorn is in the direction of the little fairy, right? Little pixie guy. Now pages, this is a message. It's a small, stable message. It's something very small. It's being offered to you. And you're battling it. You're fighting it. It could be an earth sign. It could be someone younger than you. It could be someone that you view as needing to grow up. But this Page of Earth, as soon as I said that, the Moon card popped out. We'll keep it. Sorry, I'm very itchy. Please clarify this Page of Earth and Seven of Fire. Please clarify the Page of Earth and Seven of Fire. bottom of the deck, Virgo. It's the Hermit. So we have a lot that's not known here. It's causing fear. It's causing anxiety. We have the Ten of Swords. This is the ultimate of betrayals and an ending. And then we have the Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Earth again. So this Hermit card, this is about knowing what the answers are. It's about going within. And I feel like you're fighting whatever this new beginning in. Whatever the message was, whatever the message is, no matter how you feel about it, or no matter how whoever you're dealing with feels about it, it's the truth. I literally just got shivers. So this is an ending. This is the Ten of Swords. Out of all of the cards in the deck, this one is probably one of the most gruesome. I mean, look at all those swords. It's not just dead, it's like over dead. I mean, he was probably dead the first time you stabbed him, but they stabbed him 9 more times. So, this is an ending. This is an ending. I feel like whatever this is, I just get fear killed it. Someone's fighting the truth. I also feel like whatever it was, it's I'm just picking up that it's refusal to see. The answer is in you. This is the Hermit card. This is about going within. It's about being reflective. It's about pulling back and finding that answer in yourself and taking that lantern and finding your path, or knowing what your path is. And then we have the Judgment card. So a decision being made. Then the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. So, maybe leaving this past experience behind. Sorry, I need to move some cards. Please clarify the Ace of Fire. Oh, that came flying out. We have the Magician. It's called the Alchemist in this deck. There's the Chariot again. Ooh, that's a lot. Let's see. So we had 2 major arcana come out right away. Both of them are about having mastery and control and having the tools and making the moves, right? Then the Seven of Wands came out. That's the Seven of Fire here. That's standing your ground, fighting for this new beginning, coming in out of the cold. Starting a new cycle and letting go of any codependency, fear, any karmic bond. This can also be, this is also a Capricorn card. That's a lot of major arcana for one passionate new beginning, Virgo. There's only 2 cards in there that's not major arcana. And one of them is how you feel about it. And I've got to say that this is, someone is trying to come back, or you're trying to go back to someone. You're trying to manifest this new beginning. But there's a lot to overcome here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Princess of Cups. So I feel like, you know, this is an apology. And again, it's a princess. Ace of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Wands again. But this is opening up just a little, right? Also, I mean, this card always makes me go, ew, a fish, right? There's a fish in the cup. But maybe recognizing what's in that cup and deciding whether or not it's something that you want. I mean, we have that cup down here. Okay. Wow, Virgo. That's a kind of a heavy reading, but it's positive. You have it looks to me like you have a direction to pick. I mean, I didn't see, this is a heavy battle that you're in. But your message from Spirit is I don't know, I mean, there's an ending here. There's an ending here, and again, more conflict. I mean, just look at these 3 cards together. We have blue, black, and then yellow. Right? And the Page of Earth and the 7 of Fire. I mean, maybe you're, you know, trying to stand on your moral high ground, but you about some sort of betrayal. Let's get some oracle cards out here, because I'm still a little that came out fast. actually going to pull you an extra because there's the hand of spirit is all over this. Maybe I won't be pulling you an extra. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Okay, I understand now. Your message from Spirit is talk to your friends about what this is. Like I said, I have an emotional conflict with mental conflict, and I feel like someone's gonna offer you some stable advice, and you need to take it and not feel like it's a betrayal to you. It's not being offered to hurt you. And no one's ever going to understand if you don't communicate it. This reading is getting kind of long, Virgo. All right, first we have Queen of the Darkwood Elves, Premonition, Foreshadowing, and Mystery. It's number 40, and that talks about number 4, right? So 4 means that your angels are with you. This is the Fairy Forest by Lucy Cavendish. Sometimes there's a stirring, a shimmering movement, subtle but unmistakable, in the web called weird that connects us all. This is one such time. The Queen of the Darkwood Elves has come forth to speak with you and ask you to be aware that something is approaching. When she appears, there is a kind of foreboding and unsettled energy, akin to when a storm is gathering its power. There is a very potent force writing itself in your life, and while its impact is yet to be truly felt and experienced, it is best to ready yourself now. So when this card comes, make good your defenses. Tend to injuries and wounds, be they psychic, mental, or physical. Take care of unfinished business and bring in whatever you can. Gather up resources and be ready for when the moment strikes and descends upon you, because something that was unexpected could have harmed you, could have taken you unaware. But now you are forewarned, and truth be told, you are now forearmed. There is no cause to be scared, frightened, or anxious. This card indicates that you have time to prepare, grow stronger, and meet whatever it is that is coming face on. You will move through the time you are now warned of, and you will be even stronger due to the challenge. But make no mistake, there is a challenge coming, and you can now prepare to minimize its impact and ride out the intense wave of energy it brings into your life. Okay, let's look at the Kuan Yin card. Now this is a number 5. Fives talk about change. And if I see anything, it's change. You're going to have the power, if this is handled correctly, you're going to have the power to manifest what you're wanting in the future. You have a brand new beginning. Oh, my head is so itchy. A pure heart and sincere love attracts divine grace. With the grace Kuan Yin, Butterfly Queen, that which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. Allow the butterfly queen to dance. She will bring healing and grace to your life situation now, beloved one, with lightness of step and grace in her heart. Divine grace flows through the butterfly queen with the lightness of touch and with great joy. She bestows blessings of healing, empowerment, and liberation. It flows to those in genuine need and who are ready to receive it. There are no limits to what is possible with divine grace. It is the power that the butterfly queen Kuan Yin allows to flow through the pure channel of her heart. Kuan Yin encourages you to be ready to receive her grace and choose to let go of striving and instead to turn to your heart, calling out to unconditional divine love and beloved Kuan Yin to dance her grace through your life. Divine grace is not suddenly having a valuable lesson taken away from you. It is the intervention of compassionate, unconditionally loving, divine intelligence that helps you to realize you have learned what you can, and now it is time for you to be assisted out of the situation, to be lifted up into a new vibrational experience. Turn your mind to expectation of peaceful resolution and inspirational assistance. Let go of deep feelings of unworthiness that require that you must continue to struggle with limited resources on your own. Surrender false notions that allow others to assist you is dependency, whether these others are in human form or spiritual form, and to assist others. You are not handing over your power. You are allowing empowered divine relationship to make your power grow so that you can rise above and be blessed. Butterfly Queen urges you now to let the heaviness of the situation go. Allow your heart to become light as air, as though her butterfly dance was tickling your heart so lightly now. Her grace is reaching out to you now, beloved. Beautiful. I love those cards. And again, you need to turn to your friendship. All right, number 14. Without caring, connected relationships, it is difficult to flourish and grow as a human. Because it is within these relationships that we practice and learn how to be better people. In friendship, we discover how to be with each other as well as who we truly are as individuals. This spell will offer you support in attracting, nurturing, and sustaining new friendships, new and magical relationships. If you are dissatisfied with your current friendships, this spell may help you to disengage peacefully without rancor, opening up space for healthy new connections to grow. If you are lonely, and many of us are, you may find yourself creating almost without any effort at all wonderful new friendships with people who support, love, understand, and challenge you in healthy, inspiring ways. If this spell has chosen you, you are being guided to consider your current relationships, to look them over with a fresh eye. This spell will help you to gain a deeper understanding of your existing friendships, and it will also help you to meet people who actively encourage the growth of your soul, propelling you further along the path to radiance and fulfillment. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, Virgo, I'm so sorry that this reading was so heavy, but I think you have the friendship and the support to get to where you want to be, and or where you need to be. Okay. Well, that was your reading. If you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe button, and remember, I love you. Bye.